What up, folks? I am ultrazillatoys. Today I have a review of the SUPER7 Transformers Ultimate Tarn. That's right, my zillions, from the IDW comic series. It is a Tarn, who's a very popular character, very popular Decepticon. We did review a Tarn in the main line Transformers line last year. And it was a pretty cool figure, though a little bit of the knock on that was that figure, wasn't as bulky as Tarn should be. And as you can see here, just on that image there, he should be bulky, and I believe he is. He's a lot bulkier than we've gotten. So this one looks the part, and I've wanted to get this one for quite a bit. Like, I wish I would have got it last year when it came out. I think it came out towards the end of last year. But I didn't pick it up. I did see it in store once. I was like, man, I gotta have that. Never got around to it, honestly. But, I have it now because it was a sale at BBTS. It was the pre-Black Friday sale, like the week before. And, it was like just about half price. So for that, yes, it was finally time to bring this bad boy home. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here's Tarn out of the package, and he's a big disappointment. But before we get to that, how about this little guy who's not a big disappointment? It is a Nickel, who I believe is like a little mechanic dude. He does have tools. He's got like some screwdrivers here that you can put in his hand. As you can see, they're just done in white, and the screwdriver fell over here. Or you could hang on one of his little open hooks. As you can see, he's got other things hanging down. These do not come off. He also has these little things here, which I would be careful with because they seem very, very sensitive, but he holds them pretty fine, I should say. Yeah, there's a whole little other figure that comes with this guy. I don't know much about him, but, the arms move. How about we just get into the articulation? Like this, I think it's just in like a ball peg, but like, the way they're rounded kind of gives it a little more motion. It's limited articulation on this guy. That head moves, and then the body moves there. And that's it. The legs do not move. He does have a jetpack that is removable. You put it in. It's kind of similar to the Super Mecha Godzilla stuff, but it holds better than that. And it's a pretty good jetpack, though. I like the red. I like the blue. I like the gray. The sculpt is very nice. Oh, I dropped that little thing again. This time from this side, because I keep knocking into them. But it looks pretty good. These little things, again, do be careful with them if you ever get this. Also, these little antennae here on his head, just very sensitive looking. His head sculpt is really, really nice. I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun. Kind of indicative of what the IDW style was for a lot of Transformers. I think it's cute enough. It looks good. He's got some red. It looks a little off, but it's fine to the naked eye. It's fine super zoomed in. Not as fine, but it's fine all around. The face looks pretty good. The body looks pretty good too. Red buttons there. Buttons. Yeah, why not? Buttons. He's got red buttons. And then the blue around looks pretty good over the turquoise. It's pretty cool. The arms look very nice. The hands look nice. I think the wrists move. Oh, they're on little hinges too. So the wrists actually do move. Sorry about that, little guy. I didn't mean to shortchange you. The hands look good though, as well as the forearms. I think they're very nicely done. Even the interior forearms, really cool. Underneath here is pretty nice too. You can see these little wheels here. Little mess ups there, but whatevs. That looks pretty good. The legs look pretty decent with the red there on the bottom and more kind of wheels on the bottom here. He's a pretty good looking dude. I like him. This kind of makes the set a little bit because Tarn doesn't, unfortunately. As far as standing wise, does he stand good? Yeah, he stands. He stands fine. So let's look at Tarn's equipment next, because why not? Anything to avoid looking at Tarn. himself. We get a bunch of hands. They're all done in this purple color. We get like various holding hands, some like nice like grippy, creepy hands. Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Nice sculpts. We get this little face mask here. This is just a prop face mask, meaning like, you know, if he takes it off, he can hold it in his hand, like so. It looks pretty good, you know, it's got the lighter purple in the middle. Yes, it's very Decepticon symbol-ish, but like, you know, it looks really good. Of course, you're gonna want him to have his regular head on, and this would be that. As you can see here, it looks decent enough. He's got some, you know, a little bit of a messed up face. Maybe that's why he wears the covering. I don't really know. You know, that's Decepticon symbol, Megatronus face, you know what I'm saying? The red eyes look pretty good on this. The mouth looks pretty good. Again, that IDW aesthetic comes through here. The light purple, pink on the forehead. It's pretty decent overall, but, you know, I'm not going to use it. Lastly, we get his double ion cannon, which does look cool, but I don't know if it's me or like just this sloping downwards is like playing with it, but like it feels like it's not perfectly aligned the way it should be. I don't know. This does go upwards, the little connector. It's on a slant, but it just looks odd. Like, that's how it's supposed to be, like off. Like it feels off center. So I feel like mine is not aligned right or something. It just looks off. Again, you get the pink, which looks really, really nice. You get a little gray, kind of hollow feeling, but you know, it's fine enough. And then you can put it on either side of Tarn's arms. You just pop off one of these little things, and then we can add it on like so. Nice and easy. Maybe this is not the arm you want to do it on, because one of the big problems with Tarn is something I'm going to show you in a second. We'll get there. We'll get there. Like, let's see how this arm holds better, maybe. I know that's probably not right, but yeah, it holds. Oh, it's heavy. See, it's kind of even. Oh gosh, even though it's like, oh, it's holding. It's holding up. The other arm wouldn't do that, but I mean, it looks good on him, but it just looks off to me. Like, I mean, it's definitely off. Like, look at how that slopes weird. I don't know, guys. That's just odd. All right, so Tarn, let's you know, go over the problems, because there's problems. There's that. That does not hold at all going outwards. At all. And then this arm just completely came out. And it's coming out right now again. Yeah. So it holds better than this arm. But I guess if I take this off, like this one is, and then put some filler in there or something, it'll probably hold better. But yeah, that's so loose. And then it's not only that, it's that the legs are ridiculously loose. I'm not dealing with that. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a huge disappointment. So, the articulation, the head moves like that. The body moves like that. He does have ab crunch. It's cool. This goes up and down. It goes outwards. Doesn't hold. This side does hold, though. You have a swivel at the elbow. You have the bend. And then you have the hinged wrists with the swivels. The legs kind of go outwards a bit. And then they go forwards, but doesn't hold. Back, doesn't hold. Swivel there, I guess. Knee bend. Foot just goes back and forth. No rocker. So, yeah, that's all kinds of disappointing. I was really looking forward to this guy for, I guess, like a year now. To finally pick him up, because he looked so cool, and he's not. At least with those, you know, like, those things just bother me too much. Yeah. Anyway, this is rubber. A rubber piece around here, and it looks fine enough. The paint looks decent. It's okay. The rest is gray, but, you know, it's to help bend. But it doesn't matter because the legs don't hold. The rest of the legs, you got the light gray, you got this blue gray, you got this kind of gunmetal gray, you got that pink again, which I like. Then you got this again. The feet look all right. Nice robotic, transformery. It's pretty decent, like very animation-esque down on the legs. The back here looks all right. I like these kind of antenna thingies here. The threads here, threads there, tank threads, I guess, are pretty good. There's like a silver brush effect on them, which looks really, really good. That's like the best looking part of this, I think. Then you got these things here again. The lower arms, they're okay. There's, you know, it's fine. Kind of blocky, you know. We saw this. We got the pink at the top here. You got more pink around the chest, which looks really, really good. It's one of the turn-ons, I guess, of this figure for me. This color actually is like a dark purple. Yeah, this is like a dark purple. Actually, I like misidentified it before, but it's like a dark purple. Very, very dark. It looks good. It looks good. There's no doubt about it. With the pink in there, it looks good. The chest sculpt is great. The sculpt on this guy in total is pretty nice. I mean, it looks good in that regard. There's no doubt about it. And then the heads, and I love how, you know, these like go around here. It looks good. Very, very good. And then the head sculpt is very nice. I like him with the mask on. He just looks super, super cool. The red eyes, again, the pink, the shape of the mask, everything looks excellent. And then the rest of the helmet, you can see some of his quote-unquote skin underneath. And it looks fantastic. I mean, it does. Like, there's no doubt about it. It looks good. He's big, he's imposing, but he is a big wobbly mess as well, and that is not cool. And for your size comparison, here is a Tarn and Nickel with the Deluxe Optimus Prime, even though it's just Ultimate Optimus Prime again, and a Grimlock. You know, I do have more Transformers Ultimates. I just don't know where they are. I did get all of Wave 1 in total at some point, but yeah, I don't know where they are. I didn't sell them. I don't think. Did I? I don't think I did. At least not yet. But anywho, this will do. And here he is with the Legacy Tarn we got last year. You know, in hindsight, that Tarn was pretty decent. I like that figure. I definitely like it better than the Super 7, that's for sure. Even though I think the look of the Super 7 is pretty right on. And my final thoughts, well, for me, this was a bummer because I was really happy to finally get it, especially for almost half off. Or was it half off? I think it was pretty much half off. I was really excited to get it, but the QC issues on this are really annoying. And honestly, the blasters just fall out way too easy. It's kind of like a situation, like, and I'm mentioning it again, because it's the epitome of annoyance with the Super 7 stuff, is the Mecha Godzilla backpack. It's like, it just falls out so easy, it's just, you know, it's just no cool. No cool, but yeah, this one is not good either. And he looks the part, he looks good, it's just, man, the legs being as wobbly as they are, the arm, it's just too much annoying QC issues that you don't want to have right out of the package. So it might be an individual results will vary thing, and like I said, this guy's been out a little while, so if you do have this guy, let me know how yours turned out. But for me, it's a fail. And I don't really, even though I paid less for it, I don't like want to have to like fix this guy up. I really don't. So I don't know. I might be just like a one and done, and like I got it, I reviewed it, I'm just gonna move on with it because at this point I'm just disappointed, you know. And yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you just kind of lose the interest. Had this been a year ago, I might have felt differently. Like I might have been like, oh, let me try to like, you know, make this guy good because he looks so good. Now it's been so long that I'm kind of like, whatever. I'm over it. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collections. Sometimes, a lot of times, with Transformers. Till next time, peace out, peeps.